Have you ever wondered what happened to Chaz and Junior Jr., aka Chef Pee-Pee's kids? Well, they're the kids of both Cody, Junior, and Chef Pee-Pee, and they first appeared in SML movie Chef Pee-Pee's Kids, where Junior, Cody, and Joseph were bored on the red couch, and Cody says that he wants to have a baby with Ken.
What's wrong, Cody?
Well, it's just that me and Ken want to have a baby, but we can't because we're two dudes.
He's a dog, Cody!
He's not a dog, Joseph!
But can't because they're both males, and then he brings up that he has a machine that can make babies. And Cody then explains that you need DNA from two people, and the baby machine combines them to make a baby. And he says that he wants to use Chef Pee-Pee's DNA because Ken burned all of his off, because obviously Ken's a doll, but Cody doesn't admit that.
I made a machine that can make babies!
You made a machine that can make babies?
Yeah, let me go get it. Behold you guys, baby machine, B-A-B-Y machine, patent pending. You put the DNA of one person here, and then you put the DNA of another person here, and then the machine combines the DNA to make a baby.
Junior then helps Cody by getting Chef Pee-Pee's hair from a sandwich that he made him, and Cody put Chef Pee-Pee's hair in one of the science scopes and spit into the other one, and then they wait an hour and the machine literally just pops out a baby, and when it was ready, the baby comes out.
Hey.
Yuck.
Okay, so now I just set it to 350 degrees, put it on toast, and leave it for about an hour.
An hour? What are we gonna do for an hour?
Yeah.
I don't know, make out.
What?
And it looks just like Chef Pee-Pee and Cody, but also like a monster at the same time. And Cody names his kid Chaz, and Junior is then interested in making his own baby. And they use the leftover hair from the sandwich, and they wait another hour for Junior's kid and names him Junior Jr. Then they introduce Chef Pee-Pee to his kids, but he doesn't believe it because obviously they used a baby machine.
What do you want, Junior? I'm very busy.
Say hello to your children, Chef Pee-Pee.
Puppy!
What the is going on?
Whoa, Chef Pee-Pee, language! We don't want our kids growing up with potty mouths.
Yeah, don't cuss in front of them, Chef Pee-Pee.
What the is going on?
What? These are your kids, Chef Pee-Pee. This is Junior Jr.
The puppy! And this is Chad.
These are not my kids, Junior!
But Brooklyn guy shows up and says that in fact Chef Pee-Pee is the father. And then Junior and Cody try to be good parents by teaching Junior Jr. and Chaz their vowels, and even talking with Chef Pee-Pee about his kids and his lack of showing love and support to them. But Chef Pee-Pee then starts to get tired of Junior and Cody and gets tired of having to take care of the kids that he didn't even know he had, and calls Child Protective Services. And then when Goodman saw this absolute craziness, he decides to take the kids away.
Junior, guess who's here? Oh no!
Who's that?
It's Child Services.
Child Services?
You had kids with kids?
I love you, Junior Jr. Call me on Christmas.
Come on.
And then when Child Protective Services get involved, CPS may decide to take a child into protective custody if there is an immediate risk to the child, including severe abuse or neglect. And obviously, since their parents technically are kids, with Junior and Cody being the parents, they obviously are going to neglect their kids because they're kids themselves. But Cody and Junior were trying their best to be great parents, but they did literally give their kids plastic food. So that's definitely a good reason as to why Goodman took their kids away and thought that they weren't fit. But where could Junior, and Chaz be now? Usually when a parent is unfit for their job to take the children, the kids need to find new homes. And typically when a child is removed from the home, CPS will work to find a suitable placement for the child. This could be with relatives, in foster care, or in a group home, with some children aging out of foster care system without ever finding a permanent home, and this can leave them vulnerable to homelessness, unemployment, mental health issues, and other challenges. Now, a lot of people might not want to adopt or foster Junior, and Chaz because of their appearance and see them as monsters because they're half human and half turtle, probably getting bullied by other kids in school and at their foster home, and maybe they could be even put in a worse living situation than they were before. Also, a lot of times when it comes to foster homes and the kids are siblings, there's a 75% chance of the siblings not living with their other sibling and a chance of being separated and put into different homes.
I want to lose you, Junior Jr.
Puppy!
I never got you that puppy. I love you so much.
I love you, puppy!
I love you.
Oh, Chaz. Yeah, I don't want you to go either, buddy.
For most siblings, they lose their only blood-related relatives, so there's a possibility when in the process of finding a new home that both Chaz and Junior Jr. were separated if no relative wanted to take both of them. And if a relative did decide to take in both Chaz and Junior Jr., there's a possibility that we might actually know where they went. Their grandparents, King Strongbottom and Queen Strongbottom. Queen Strongbottom hasn't appeared in any SML movie, but we can expect her to be King Strongbottom's Strongbottom's ex-wife, or maybe they're still married but just not appearing in videos together. And King Strongbottom is Chef Pee-Pee's father, who appeared in SML movie Chef Pee-Pee's Family, as well as a few others, where we see Junior ask Chef Pee-Pee to make him a bunch of food, and Chef Pee-Pee says that he doesn't have time to make all the food that Junior wants and tells him to choose one thing. So Junior thinks for a second and asks Chef Pee-Pee that he wants a big cheeseburger. Chef Pee-Pee says that he can make that, and right when he was about to begin, he finds his drunk dad, who really isn't his dad, asking for beer when there's a knock at the door, and Junior opens it and we see King Strongbottom and his servant Carlos.
Hello?
Behold, I am King Strongbottom of the Iron Asses of Wales. What are you doing?
Chef Pee-Pee, it's a bunch of trick-or-treaters at the door.
But Junior closes the door and tells Chef Pee-Pee that they're trick-or-treaters because they look like Captain Crunch and Mario, which totally isn't offensive. And then Chef Pee-Pee doubted that they were trick-or-treaters, and he opens the door and meets his dad, King Strongbottom. And King Strongbottom says that he's looking for his son, Chef Pee-Pee. And so Chef Pee-Pee says that his dad's in the house because he didn't know that King Strongbottom is his real dad. But then we figure out that Chef Pee-Pee does have his dad as a king, and he actually has two sisters, one named Sister and the other was never really called by her name, so we don't know.
What are you doing here then?
I'm looking for my son, Pee-Pee.
What? Pee-Pee? I'm Pee-Pee, but you're not my father. My father is a drunk pirate slash car salesman.
What?
Yes, I know it's disappointing, but
It's preposterous.
just come in. I'll discuss this.
Yeah, look,
Very well.
Chef Pee-Pee's real father's in here.
See, this is my father right here.
I'm not your father.
What? What are you talking about?
I just came here to drink your beer.
But in my opinion, I think that there's a high chance that King Strongbottom is taking care of Chef Pee-Pee's kid, or if not him, at least someone from Chef Pee-Pee's side of the family, because I don't think someone from Junior or Cody's side of the family would take care of them because they're kids, and obviously they have to take care of Cody as well. So if Judy or Tyrone were to take in the kids, they would have to take care of Cody and Junior, and Chaz, and I don't think they would want that. And the same goes for Junior's dad, but since Chef Pee-Pee's an adult, they'll probably choose Chef Pee-Pee's side of the family like King Strongbottom. And the reason that he'd want to take in the kids would be because of Chef Pee-Pee being pretty much a disappointment. King Strongbottom has said that he wants to disown Chef Pee-Pee, and since his only son is Chef Pee-Pee, he would want to start over by being the father that he never was to Chef Pee-Pee. And so he would take care of his grandchildren, and I suppose there might have been an altercation between his two sisters. For example, in the video Chef Pee-Pee's Family, you can see that both Stacy and her sister don't get along with each other and dislike each other because of King Strongbottom's dislike of Stacy, but Stacy thinks he's talking about her sister. And I suspect that her sister would actually try to kill Stacy because nobody likes her, and by killing her, she would be the next person to the throne after the passing of her dad. But since we've seen Stacy before, that means the plan probably went wrong and the unnamed sister died when trying to kill Stacy, and it would make sense for King Strongbottom to disown them for being disappointments for trying to kill each other. And so by being the new guardian over Chaz and Junior, he can restart and take care of them like if they were his own kids. And we can also expect Junior and Chaz to have the same traits as their parents Cody and Junior, to where Chaz will be smart and make King Strongbottom proud because none of his kids before were smart, and Junior would have the same traits as Junior, like being dumb and a brat, like how Junior was in the older videos when he was younger. And by being a rich king,
I am King Strongbottom of the Iron Asses of Wales.
King Strongbottom can support them with private school, give them a better education, a better home, better food, a better living situation than when Cody and Junior tried to be parents, but they just didn't fit the role of taking care of their kids. But let me know where you think Chaz and Junior went. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video here.